Hey everybody, welcome back to Hyrule Gaming. I'm Joseph and I'm joined by my wife Amber. Today we're going to be going over part 5 of our walkthrough of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. We're going to get our Sheikah Slate enhanced, complete a shrine in Kakariko Village, find a great fairy fountain, and help Link recollect a memory of his past.
Alrighty, now let's talk to this little girl here.
Yeah, so last time that we were playing, we walked into the doors of the ancient tech lab, and they were going to do something to enhance our Sheikah Slate. And we know what that is, but you don't know what that is, and we're about to see.
Hello, this is Hateno Tech Lab. Do you have some business with the director?
Well, yes, that's right.
The director is in the back. A terribly busy person, that one. Please try to keep it brief. Huh.
She looks coy.
She looks very interesting. Outfits and stuff. Must be him?
I mean, he looks like a director to me, doesn't he to you?
He's in the back.
So we've got Simon here. Hello. I imagine you've never seen so many books in one place. Pretty incredible, isn't it? We've gathered all of Hyrule's known literature in ancient civilizations here. As for the actual number of books, well... Is that thing on your waist? Is that a Sheikah? There's no mistaking it. That's a real Sheikah Slate, isn't it? I've never actually seen one in person. If you could just show me the runes on it, I'd be most appreciative. Stasis, Magnesis, yes. The remote bomb and Cryonis. And what else? Let's see... So, that's it for the runes, but... Strange. It doesn't seem like you have the basic runes. I don't understand why they're missing. There must be some reason. Where are my manners? I nearly forgot to introduce myself. My name is Simon. You are... Link, right? You know my name? Lady Impa caught me up to speed. You see, we were told a young man holding a Sheikah Slate will appear, and you must do all that you can to help him. He will be the hope that awakens from the slumber of restoration. His name will be Link. Oh dear, I forgot to tell you something very important. Director, listen, Miss Director, this is a real Sheikah Slate. Director? Oh, that's right. I haven't introduced our director. Miss Purah happens to be right over there. As the Hateno Ancient Tech Lab director, Miss Purah is the world's foremost authority on ancient Hyrule culture.
Shake it!
I have the utmost respect for Miss Purah and all she's accomplished. I'm honored to be her assistant. On that note, Link, you see, the director may look like a young girl, but, well, maybe it's not my place to be telling you these things. You should just talk to Miss Purah herself. Okay, so he's the assistant.
Which is funny, she said that he was the
child
director.
Is the director.
Hey, are you surprised?
Yeah.
The director of this laboratory is not Simon, it's me!
Sure it is.
Snappity snap. Am I saying that right? Anyway, Linky, do you remember any dreams from your time in the slumber of restoration? You don't look like you've changed a bit in the last 100 years, but something must have happened in all that time. Well, no matter. I'm just happy you're still in one piece.
Okay. So she's the first character to give Link a nickname.
Yeah, Linky. Linky, what's with that look? You do still remember me, right?
Okay, well, he clearly doesn't understand what's going on here. I'd say, I don't remember.
Yeah, because he doesn't look like he does. Really? Well, I'm so shocked. I don't know if I'll ever be able to recover from this. Even though 100 years ago, I took you to this Shrine of Resurrection after Calamity Ganon fatally wounded you.
Okay, so we learned about that from Lady Impa and the King. So she is well over 100 years old.
Oh, yeah,
and
that's true.
she was the person well over 100 years ago rescued Link's life in battle.
And she still looks like she's 10, I think.
I think she looks younger than that.
Even though I was the one who put you safely into the slumber of restoration, despite all that, you still don't remember me?
Well, I would press ...
As I expected. After 100 years in the slumber of resurrection, subject has lost all his memories. Noted. Oh, sorry. I have a bad habit of taking notes rather abruptly like that. It's a charming quirk, isn't it? Anywho, do you have any questions for me?
Well, we only have one question.
Child?
Aren't you a child?
Oh, how very rude. Or perhaps it's not rude at all. I suppose it's actually a rather logical conclusion to jump to. The truth is, I look this way because of a failed experiment. Well, I say failed, but in some ways it was a success. I documented the full affair in my diary upstairs. But the whole thing is embarrassing, so I insist you refrain from reading it.
She is the first person to refer to a diary, right?
Yeah.
And we did have the old man's journal, which turned out to be the king's journal. And that turned out to be pretty important to the game, so...
so maybe we should...
It seems to be a pattern that it's important to read diaries that are just laying around.
I'll have to do that. Anyway, enough about that. Back to the topic at hand. Here you are, after 100 years.
Where else should I be?
Here to defeat Calamity Ganon, who is growing in strength with every passing moment. And to rescue our beloved Princess Zelda. That is, if you've got the courage to try. And to help the one true hero, I, the one and only Purah, will restore the basic functions missing from the Sheikah Slate. And what do you say to that?
Yes, please.
I knew you'd say that. All right then, first I need you to run an errand for me. He's like,
he's just gonna blankly stare at her.
What's with that look on your face? You don't think I'd fix your Sheikah Slate for free, do you?
Well, Impa was helpful for free, so... Well, I guess the king wasn't helpful for free.
Yeah, that's true. Post-slumber of restoration subject is plagued with presumptuous tendencies. Noted. Let me explain what this errand entails. You know that unlit furnace on the wall just outside the laboratory? Could you please bring the blue flame from the ancient furnace in town? Oh, and also use it to light our furnace. This sweet little guidance stone will start working once you do that, allowing us to restore your missing runes. I wonder if young women these days still say things like sweet and little. Oh well, I suppose it doesn't matter anyway. Oh! Okay then, I'm counting on you for that blue flame.
So this is something that we haven't looked at very much, but there's a list on the left, and if it's darkened out, it means it's something that we have completed. If they are bright, that means those are the missions we have yet to do, and if they have a glowing yellow beacon on them, that's a mission that's currently active. And we can change the mission that's currently active if we wanted. Then what is currently active is summarized on the right. Locked Mementos is the name of this quest given to us by Impa. It says, the Hateno Ancient Tech Lab's director can't fix the Sheikah Slate until the Guidance Stone is operational again. The only way to power the Guidance Stone is to light the furnace on the outer wall of the Tech Lab with a blue flame. Carry the blue flame from the ancient furnace in Hateno Village to the Tech Lab, and use it to light the lab's furnace. So if we ever have a question about what we need to do, always refer to the adventure log. That little twinkle there is on a torch. We did see that we're going to need a torch to carry the flame.
Take that for right
Thank
now.
you for remembering that. I wasn't going to remember it.
Oh, okay. I mean, I suppose we could have used something else, but...
The weather is good for carrying a torch with a lit flame right now.
So the dot is blinking that way.
Yeah, so based on the map in the bottom right, we see the yellow blinking dot. And it appears
there?
yeah, it appears to be Sheikah technology.
Yeah, it looks like blue stuff.
And remember, the red marker is in the town of Kakariko Village.
Oh, okay.
So just follow the yellow marker to our blue furnace. Did she say it was a furnace? I think it's a blue furnace.
Yeah, I think she said it was yeah.
It seems to just serve the purpose of being a blue furnace for this purpose. I can't think of anything else. Spontaneous sheep.
Just pop up.
So we've already tried to get meat from flocks and cattle from any stable or town in the game that are pinned in, and you can't get them, you can't kill them. They're invincible, basically.
Yeah, it is kind of interesting.
Yep, this looks like the old Sheikah technology if I've ever seen it.
Can
So
we go
there
this
are
way?
different... Yeah, you can go ahead and carry the fire, and you see straight ahead there is a lamppost by the tree.
We can light them, right?
Yeah, so this is a handy feature in the town where if you're trying to light the lampposts and the furnace, and you don't have to travel all the way back to the
yes.
furnace, you just have
That's
to go
so
back
nice.
to the nearest lamppost if your torch blows out. Okay, so it behaves like the Sheikah towers that have those places on them where you can fast travel to. And
Yeah.
as long as the furnace is lit, we can fast travel to the ancient
Nice.
tech lab.
That's very handy.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we go back in and talk to them because... Hey, you! Linky, thank you so much. Now then, take a look over there. The guidance stone must be starting to react. There's nothing mysterious about it. This is pure science. My sweet little guidance stone. You sure know how to make this old researcher's heart flutter. Well then, let's go ahead and restore those Sheikah Slate runes for you. Give me a nice snap. Go on, no time to be shy about it.
If I were Link, I'd be like, snap question mark?
That was pretty weak, but that's okay. Okay then, Sheikah Slate repair underway. Guidance stone lock removed. Now let's do this thing.
So it's just like the other times that we got some sort of feature added to the Sheikah Slate. Sheikah Slate authenticated. Camera, Hyrule Compendium, and album missing files confirmed. Starting repair. It's just not the same without Jude's sound
I know,
effects.
right? I always think the sound effects in my head when I hear this.
The camera. Instantly render a visible image into a picture. Pictures created are saved in the album. It has a useful feature that connects to the Hyrule Compendium and automatically registers pictures of new entries. A rune has been added. So that's what, 12 pictures?
Mm-hmm.
And this is dubbed the Hyrule Compendium, and every picture thumbnail is blank.
Oh, there's creatures?
Repair complete. Yeah, so the compendium is broken into different categories of kinds of pictures.
And it's done! So, it's all fixed up now? Let's see here. Which one is it? Camera, Hyrule Compendium, album. Yep, that looks good. So I know this is sudden, but hear me out. Take a picture of me with the camera. Oh, and don't forget to let me see it.
That's not awkward at all.
Where is she?
So those must be some sort of eyewear sitting on top of her head.
Yeah, they look like maybe protective goggles.
Yeah, but she needs some sort of glasses.
How's the picture going? Did you see a cute picture of me with the camera?
Purah, you are the essence of cute 6-year-old.
Oh, we can't wait to see it. Let me see. My, who is this beautiful young creature? Oh, I guess that's my cue. Sorry, I kind of lost it there. It wasn't on purpose. She must not see herself often. It's not just a pretty girl in these images. Yes, there are also some old landscape photos stored in the album. I knew Princess Zelda had made frequent use of the camera feature, but this? Hey Linky, it dawns on me that you are Princess Zelda's appointed knight, which means there's a strong possibility that you accompanied her to all of these places where these pictures were taken. Oh right, the lost memory thing could prove troublesome. But don't lose hope. It just means these pictures could be the missing pieces to help restore your lost memories. If my hunch is correct, I suggest you check in with Impa. She knows more about Princess Zelda than even I do. Oh yeah, there's just one more thing I need from you. You don't have to worry about this until after you see Impa, but I want you to bring me back some ancient materials. Bring them either to me or to Robbie at the Akala Ancient Tech Lab.
So, we have not heard of the Akala Ancient Tech Lab until now.
As if my joys weren't enough, if you could bring us ancient materials, we'll give you something good as a reward. Alright, let's do this!
Update map objective, locked mementos, adventure log. So, refer to the adventure log again. So, this is Robbie's research. We haven't heard of him yet. Purah told you that any ancient materials you can find can be turned over to Robbie. You can find him presiding over the Akala Ancient Tech Lab. So this is the Hateno Tech Lab, and there's an Akala Tech Lab.
So at least there's one other one, which, If you could bring me some ancient materials, I'll power up your runes. You'll need 3 ancient screws to power up your Sheikah Sensor. Oh, those are what we've been collecting from the Guardians.
Yeah, those random machine enemies, those Guardians, anytime we collected a part from one of them.
You'll need 3 ancient shafts to power up your remote bombs. You'll need 3 ancient cores to power up the stasis. If we're on the same page, stop staring at me. Hurry up and bring me some ancient materials. But don't we have some?
Well, go ahead and check our inventory. So we have a handful of the ancient gears, springs, and screws. So we do have the parts for the ancient sensor, so let's do that.
Yeah. So which rune do you want to power up? Sheikah Sensor powering up time. Yahoo! For that, 3 ancient screws should do the trick.
Yes, because we have 11 of those.
3 ancient screws and a cute snap. Here I go.
Snap.
Yahoo! Got it!
Okay, Linky impressed her that time.
I guess. Hooray then! Sheikah Sensor upgrade underway.
Sheikah Sensor authenticated, enhancing Sheikah Sensor. So the sensor is what showed us where shrines are throughout the map, so this upgrade will potentially show us where other things are.
That could come in very handy.
Searching for compendium items. If your sensor has been augmented to search for things other than shrines, it will react when you are close to the thing that you have set it to look for. Head in the direction where the reaction is strongest, and you should be able to find the thing that you're looking for. Sheikah Sensor and Hyrule Compendium linked. I'll take that.
My little guidance stone did the trick.
Silly old scientist lady. Oh, the Sheikah Sensor Plus. I really want to see it.
Yes, quite. So, if you don't mind, how about showing Simon that spiffy
It's a tongue twister.
Sheikah Sensor Plus.
It's so funny because Simon looks like he's older than Purah, but he's clearly younger than she actually is.
Yeah.
And Purah can't help being a little juvenile because she looks like it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And Link is like a 17-year-old, though he's 117 because he slept for 100 years of his life.
Yeah.
It is a hilarious dynamic between all of them. You have acquired the Sheikah Sensor Plus. That should really come in handy. With that, you can sense things that you've captured with your camera. Explaining won't do it justice. Why not learn by trying? Let's give it a shot, so to speak. Let's see here. First, go take a picture of a sun shroom with a camera. There is one behind the lab. Okay, I guess we'll exit stage left.
Okay.
In the dark of night, there is a sun shroom.
Whoa. I'm trying to center it.
Yeah, you see, Amber was a professional photographer, so she has to angle it up just right.
I try.
Looks
It
good.
works.
We could hang that up on our wall. I wonder if Simon will ever find the book he's looking for. Were you able to take a picture of a sun shroom? Yes. Next, open your Hyrule Compendium and tune the sensor to the picture of the sun shroom. The Sheikah Sensor Plus will be then able to sense the sun shrooms.
Oh, cool.
The detailed instructions are written down in the book on the desk there. You should read them. So we turn around to his desk and we see the book written in on the desk, and it's always flipped open to something in the middle whenever there is a book like this that we can read from. Alright, so what we need to do next is we need to go back to Impa like Purah told us to. But on the way, we should stop by the shrine here in Hateno Village and do it because it's just begging to be done along the way.
Okay.
Time
Heading
to
toward
find
that
their shrine.
red marker on the little map on the side.
The Myahm shrine.
Do you want to take over from here?
Not necessarily. Don't you want to?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I feel like I've been doing it this whole time, so.
Well, all this time what we've been doing is just dialogue.
I know, for real.
To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Myahm Agana. In the name of the I present to you this trial. I think.
Okay. So there looks like there is a
Well,
door
that's
down
where
there
he
that's
is.
blocked off.
Yeah, straight ahead.
I kind of think we need to go up
Stairs to
here.
the right. Every shrine presents some sort of crafty puzzle or challenge, and we haven't seen one like this before.
It's actually kind of cool looking.
Yeah, pretty. In this one, we have to take our
Oh.
video game controller, and by tilting our controller left and right and up and down, we'll get the orb to go through the puzzle without falling off to get to the other side where there's a ramp where we can fling it
Without
off
making it fall off.
onto the rest of the shrine's path.
If I just make it go slow, I can keep control of it better. So sorry, this is slow, but if I go faster, it's harder to control the... As they put the unprotected edges. In the...
Slow and steady wins the puzzle.
Yes.
But you get all the way to the end, and then you
I
fling it up,
know.
and it doesn't go where you want it to go. This puzzle would be a lot more fun if you felt like there was some certainty you knew where it would go, but there's not. So...
Did I do it?
Oh,
shoot!
so close! Okay, my turn.
Okay.
Oh, thank you for helping me get started.
Oh.
Okay. Now the controller's all out of kilter.
I can do the whole thing. I just have a really hard time
Oh dear.
flicking it into the path.
I'm more sloppy than you are with your grace.
You're still doing it.
I don't feel like the controller is the right angle to be doing this.
I was probably holding it in a different...
Come on, controller. Just work with me here.
Oh, so maybe I didn't tip it far enough down.
I did it!
Oh,
I
phew.
did it! Now there's a chest there, and we want it.
In the maze.
Yeah, we do. So, here, I'm going to give the controller back to you. It's your turn. What you want to do is you want to glide down into the maze
Oh,
to
okay.
go through it. Don't die.
Oh, the ball then opens the door. Okay, that's helpful.
Yeah, so we've definitely got access now to the monk. You're gonna die.
You didn't tip it far enough! I can't do... I died.
You can just
Okay, so I can
tilt
do
the-
this and then tip it down
Re-tilt it the way that'll work for you.
further.
I thought you would take the other
Oh.
side. I didn't try to kill you.
I still don't think that was.
Why would I want to kill you? I mean, why would I want to embarrass you in front of millions of viewers? Maybe you could.
I was just thinking,
yeah,
maybe if
on
this
the right.
side looks down less, lower. Oh! I don't know why that stresses me out.
Now the coast is clear.
So I still don't run off the edge.
Hey, before you open it, I'm pretty
Yeah?
sure that there is a weapon in there, and you could drop the torch that we used to
Well,
light
why
the
don't we
furnace.
take a picture of it first?
Oh, the chest.
Even though it's crooked.
Don't you think that looks kind of stylistic?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That's nice.
It looks like it was intended to be that way.
Yes.
So drop one of your other weapons, probably
Yeah,
the torch, so that you can carry another weapon.
Yeah. Oh, it's a bow.
Oh,
Phrenic bow? Is that how you
Phrenic.
say- Phrenic.
So it's a really good bow for
Ooh.
long distance shots. It's good for seeing a zoomed in shot of your target. It's not very powerful, but when you need something zoomed in for targeting, it'll help you get a very clear shot.
Okay.
It'll get the job done.
Yeah.
It's nice to have.
Oh, it opens it up right into here. Okay.
So it looks like a good night to rest by the fire, and then we'll go back and get our horse.
Oh, there's one right here.
Yeah, so we've slept here before, and it seems like they must keep it lit for travelers.
Must be. Sleep till the morning. And it's morning.
Okay, so from here we should fast travel back to the Dueling Peaks Stable, then get our horse, Prettypie, and then horseback ride to Impa. So our horse, Prettypie, that we got a few episodes ago, is kept at the Dueling Peaks Stable because that is what Jude asked them to do.
And
Hey,
there she
Prettypie.
is.
Glad to have her back. I just feel like she's our companion. Link's got to have her with him. You know, he's alone in the world. He doesn't have any
Yeah.
friends. She was wild just the day before yesterday.
Yeah, that's
So,
true.
She's still new to this whole domesticated life.
Yeah.
So we will go all the way back to Impa and let her know that we did what she told us to. She did tell us to go to talk to Purah, and we did that, which helped us. So we'll see what Impa thinks we should do next.
Oh, I can't go faster in here.
Yeah, so anytime you're riding a horse, that is their top speed in a village. Alright, so Kato's standing guard.
And he knows us, so he's not going to give us a hard time.
I love how Link always
I know.
dramatically pushes open double doors.
Yes. I love it too.
Is she asleep? Impa was asleep.
Oh. I heard Purah was giving you the runaround, but you seem just fine.
Thank you, Impa. Locked mementos complete.
Now then, let me see.
Link wants to show off his Sheikah Slate.
This is, without a doubt, the camera that Princess Zelda used 100 years ago.
So this sounds like something that Impa remembers Zelda doing.
It could be that if you visit the locations within those pictures, you will be able to restore some of your lost memories.
Makes sense?
Come back here once you have tried going to at least one of those locations.
So, an objective in the game is for Link to just remember what happened 100 years ago, so that he remembers the people he cared about and what happened to them, and can pick up where he left off.
Yeah. There is something I wish to give you.
Okay, but she didn't, so I think she wants us to find memories, and then she will give us that thing. See what Paya is up to. Last time we played, we called her Paya, but afterward we realized there's actually a good reason to believe
Name
it's
is
pronounced Paya.
Paya. Okay. Oh, Paya. You're coming. Mama, Master Link. Is anything the matter? Anything at all? Can I help you in any way?
Why is your hair white?
What's the ball?
Yeah, that's a good question.
They're glowing. This priceless artifact here? Is that what you want to know about?
Well, that's what we just asked.
This is a Sheikah heirloom that we have long protected. The hero, as chosen by the Sheikah heirloom, will be gifted the blessing of antiquity. With these words as our guide, we have watched over this sacred artifact since my grandmother's grandmother's time. And ever since her grandmother's grandmother's time before that. I can't say that I entirely know the meaning of these words, but now that I think about it, the hero as chosen by the Sheikah heirloom, could it be? Please don't hesitate to let me know if I can ever be of service.
Okay, well, seems like we're good there, thanks.
Good luck.
Paya, you're a good girl. Thank you for looking out for Lady Impa.
Taking care of her.
Okay, look on the left there. That looks like a book you could read.
Oh, left. This left.
Looks like this might be a public book, not Impa's private diary. The Journal of Various Worries.
Oh dear.
First page. Well, my wife left me today. The last thing she said to me was, "What's more important, the cuckoos or me?"
Oh dear.
Oh, come on. Wait, what are cuckoos? I chose the cuckoos. The bowmaster.
Oh dear.
Okay, wait,
Oh
what?
dear.
Alright, I think you made the wrong call. A painter unfamiliar to any of us has arrived at the village. He claims he is searching for the Great Fairy's fountain, but that's near where the village's spirit protector resides. We must make sure the outsider doesn't learn of the location of the fountain, or the 2 shrines near it. Anonymous father of 2. Alright, so the journal entry says that the Great Fairy's fountain is close to the shrine at the village. And previously, we went to the shrine that is right up on the hillside.
Yeah.
So that suggests that the Great Fairy's fountain is near that one.
Okay.
That new guy in town looks like he really knows how to tune a bow. I hope he comes by and knocks an arrow for me. It's been way too long. Lonely Arrow Girl.
Arrow Girl?
Okay. Day in and day out, I'm outside barking people into the shop. I don't mind, really. It's good money, and busying myself helps to numb the pain. Oh, it's sad.
What?
But the only thing that really helps me feel better is walking among the fireflies.
Aww.
Unfortunately, we've now been asked to not walk around at night because it's dangerous. I don't know how I can cope without the fireflies. Struggling shop girl. Oh, okay, poor girl. She must be the one that was standing outside the shop that was beckoning us into the clothing store to buy clothes. Okay, so interesting book of various worries.
That would be fun to look at more later.
So we've talked to Impa, and that was really important. We've got an idea of what she wants us to do next. She wants us to gather some of these memories we've lost. But it's important along the way that we also make some money so that you can buy what you need to complete the major objectives of the game.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you'll look at your menu, we want to check out what it says the rupee count is. In the top right, it says you have 1,465 rupees, which is a lot, but we could easily spend all of that on one outfit and be back to square one making more rupees. So while we're here in the village, I think we should talk to the townsfolk so that we can do some things for them to make some money before we move on, so we can make the money before we proceed.
Sure. He's a traveler. He doesn't look like he belongs.
Yeah. So there's the girl that was saying that she liked the fireflies. Cute outfits. I don't know if we can do anything for her, but do you want to see?
Enchanted is open for business every day of the year. Oh my, look at that face. You're totally my type. Hi!
Did she say that because we're wearing her clothes?
No. Like,
flattering the customers?
He looks a little bashful. Oh, and you even have a Sheikah Slate on your hip.
Yes. What about it?
Wait, huh? A Sheikah Slate? Is that like an incredible thing that only incredible people have?
Well, since you mentioned it, lastly,
I'm not sure what all this means, mister, but it seems you're a great deal more important than you appear.
well, if we ever wanted to settle down in Kakariko Village, we know that Lastly will have us. What do we have there? It looks like there was a man on the left.
Oh, and some kids.
Okay, 2 children and the anonymous father of 2. He was the other guy that was standing guard
yeah.
with Kato. Oh well, if it isn't Master Link, I'll go back to guarding Lady Impa's home now. The Yiga Clan has been snooping around, so please be careful, Master Link. So it seems like Lady Impa brought him up to speed that we are the chosen one.
Oh, okay.
We are the Master Link. So I bet he would have our back in a pinch.
Yeah.
And he mentioned the Yiga Clan. Not sure who those people are yet, but they might be important to the future story. Why don't you visit the shop in town that sells arrows and bows, whatever they may have?
That right here.
We haven't been there before, but we know that there's a
it?
shop that sells arrows, and it's 11:50 a.m. in the morning, so they should be open by now.
Yeah. I can't remember the last time we had a customer in here. Young folks in this village don't have much use for a bow. It's a thrill to see a young lad like you come into the shop. Well, don't mind me. Take your time looking around.
I'd say farewell because that's kind of the end of the discussion. Oh,
are you planning to leave already? That's too bad.
Well, we shouldn't be rude. Talk to her again. Let's see what else she has to say.
That's right, my good man. I knew it the moment I saw ya.
Oh, what's that?
I had you figured for one heck of an archer, and I'm head over heels for a fine slice of man that could use a bow. Okay, even though he was like a boy. So how about it? Why not take out that bow and show me something special?
You got it.
I like your attitude. All you gotta do is light the torches by the goddess statue. Think you're up for the challenge?
Well, yeah.
The thought of a young hunk drawing a bow just makes my day.
Side quest Arrows of Burning Heat. So, you see there's 2 torches that are to the sides of the goddess statue, and there's a few more. You light the tip of your arrow, take aim, and light them up. See?
Nice.
No problem.
I don't want to get myself caught on fire.
No. We wouldn't want to hurt our outfit that we got from the shop that makes Leslie's heart all aflutter.
Probably not doing this super efficiently, but oh well.
I wonder how old Leslie is.
Yeah,
I mean, we're
she
117, so I don't know if that makes her if she's our type. Shouldn't Link find an older woman?
Yeah, for real, since he's...
Does that mean that Impa is our type? Is that what I just backed ourselves into? Or Purah.
I know, Purah.
She looks like a spring chicken, or child, but she's probably as old as Impa, if not older.
Hey, kid, I saw you. You were amazing. Boy, what a shot in the heart that was. My husband's a fine archer himself, but we're living apart right now.
Okay, so that was the guy that we read about in the Book of Worries.
Oh yeah, saying there. This feeling, it's been so long. Mom? I'm so excited right now.
Oh my word.
That really was something special to see. In fact, here, a token of my thanks. And she gave us 20 rupees.
I think we're obligated to spend it here.
If only my husband hadn't become obsessed with cuckoos and had kept up with his archery skills. If only. Poor thing.
She gives us 20 rupees, and what can we buy for... Oh, right there, 20 rupees, a bundle of arrows.
Should we take them all, though? I hate running out of arrows.
Yep, we need them.
My, eager aren't we? I'll be sure to make some more for you.
Alright, let's see what other kind of money we can make in town. Okay, up on the hill there, straight ahead, there looks like there's a
man
gentleman.
right here. He wasn't there a minute ago.
Oh, it's Kato. So he was standing guard for Impa. Remember, he was the guy who was like, "How dare you,
Oh,
Impa's
yeah!
Sir Link. My cuckoos. My precious cuckoos.
Oh, so now we know who he belongs
so
to.
he is Rolla's husband. They haven't come home yet.
He's crying.
Okay. Now that my wife wants nothing to do with me, my cuckoos are my only emotional support.
Oh my goodness.
What do I do?
Link's like, I'll go find them.
I'll go find them.
It's okay.
Really? Thank you so much. I have 10 cuckoos total. Hopefully you'll be able to find them all. Chill, man. I wish we could give this guy some marriage counseling. We need to get the cuckoos off of his mind first.
Okay, I do remember seeing one right down here by the
so
fire.
they call chickens cuckoos.
See?
There's a good-looking chicken. It must be Kato's because his would be the
Oh my
only
word, I can
premium
hold it
chickens in
above my
town.
head. And it's squawking.
Oh my word. Chill, cuckoo.
Oops!
Throw it in
Oh,
there.
I can throw it. There we go.
Okay, that makes 4, so we just need 6 more.
Oh, 6 more?
Remember, they
Let's
could
go
be
this way,
anywhere.
I
They could be
know.
on rooftops, they could be in gardens. So, Amber proceeded to catch all of the chickens, but we didn't want to drag this out. So, we hit the fast forward button. Oh, thank goodness that Kato's still there. If he had walked away for the night, we would have had to try all over again tomorrow. Link! My cuckoos! My sweet little baby cuckoos! They're all back! Thank you so much. Really, I could never thank you enough. This isn't much, but I insist you take it. 50 rupees. We haven't seen a purple rupee
Nice!
before.
He's more generous than his wife.
He cared more about those chickens than she cared about those torches. I'm ready to get back out there again. Although, I do wish my wife would just come back to me, just like my cuckoos did.
Aww.
Dude,
so
why don't you just go back to
sad.
Rolla? Wish we could help him out.
I know.
Rolla misses him too. So, let's go back and talk to the painter. I remember seeing him down there closer to Impa's house. He's probably still there.
I saw something in this stump earlier I wanted to grab. Iron
Oh, an
shroud.
iron shroom. Nice. Pikango. Oh, it's you. Great timing. I have some news. I did more research regarding the Great Fairy Fountain, and I have a lead. However, although I know of the spot where it's likely located, it's really hard to get there. I'm not sure I can do it. Even if I had just a picture, I'm dying to see it. I'll help you out. Oh, I knew it! I just knew there was someone like me nearby who appreciates true beauty. Sadly, I can't pin down the exact location of the Great Fairy Fountain. I haven't put it all together yet, but there's a suspicious place I have my eye on. In fact, I was about to head there now. Would you like to come along? Sounds great. Great answer! Just what I expected from a fellow beauty connoisseur like you. Alright then, follow me. I don't know if it's really about beauty though, man. I mean, what do great fairies really look like? So we need to follow Pikango wherever he may go.
Follow the leader. He's a little slower than me.
Poor old guy. Must be getting kind of winded, having to carry that backpack and his hair on top. If he'd collect some stamina wheels, that'd help. Get some spirit orbs, take him to Goddess Hylia.
Yeah.
It's getting kind of late. Pikango's out
he's
of
tired.
breath. So tired. Hills aren't easy for old fogies like me. Sorry, but I don't think I can go on. The Great Fairy Fountain should be along the path that leads past the shrine. That's what I've been told anyway. Yeesh, I'm completely out of breath. That always happens right about here. I think I'd better rest for a bit. You go on ahead. I wonder if he's really that tired. Wish I could give him a tonic. And hey, if you find it, don't forget to take a picture.
He can do that.
He just suddenly chills. I'm done. So, we take a look around, get the lay of the land. Remember, we're approaching the Great Fairy Fountain, so... What is that? It looks like a rabbit, but it spilled rupees out of its guts.
It's glowing.
Fascinating. It
It
dropped
gave me a rupee.
money. 20 rupees.
Ooh, blue nightshade.
Plants are glowing. Oh, there's something else
my.
that's glowing. Oh, wait, what? What are those flying pink things?
I have a feeling we'll spook them if we go running up to them. Oh,
It looks like it could have been a sunset firefly, but not. A fairy!
oh!
This fairy will fly from your pouch and heal all your wounds the moment you lose your last heart. It's easily mistaken for a firefly at first, but it glows in the daylight as well as at night. That is really good. It's important to collect any fairies that we can, because we could always use them to bring us back to life. Oh, those are pretty.
Oh.
Silent Princess. This lovely flower was said to have been a favorite of the Princess of Hyrule. Once feared to have gone extinct, it's recently been spotted growing in the wild. You want to take a picture of the other one there?
Oh, good idea. I want that one. Oh, their glowing is so pretty.
An Endura carrot. Highly valued as a medicinal plant, this carrot contains large amounts of nourishing energy. When cooked into a dish, it boosts your stamina beyond its maximum limit.
Oh.
So check out this big bulbous plant. This is probably the Great Fairy. Pikango has
Yeah,
good leads.
I would imagine it would be.
Boy, sweet boy, please listen to my story. I am the Great Fairy Cotera. This place was once a beautiful spring, but as time passed, fewer and fewer travelers arrived to offer me rupees. As a result, my power has abandoned me. I'm nearly powerless now, so I beg your help. I need rupees to become whole again.
Don't we all?
All I need is 100 rupees. Once my power has been restored, I can help you do great things, boy.
Your hand.
Now, if you have rupees, hand them over to me
Okay,
quickly.
let's just note that her hand is as large as Link's entire body.
Yes! She's not a little fairy.
In order for me to regain my power, I need 100 rupees.
Here you go. They're just 100 rupees. Whoa,
Whoa.
she grabs them.
She's serious and in a hurry.
Thank you, you are too kind. Oh, the power! It's overflowing!
Oh, it's a flower.
She is a ginormous fairy, and that is why they call her Great Fairy.
I think she already did that. I'll let her make that noise.
Yes.
Oh, what a feeling! The first breath of fresh air after an eternity of decay. It's just so intoxicating. Thank you. I've been returned to my former glory.
All it took was 100 rupees.
And as they say, one good turn deserves another. I can help you, boy. Allow me to enhance your clothing. It's the least I can do, but I will need the necessary materials. With the power available to me, I should be able to enhance your clothing a little bit.
Enhance away. So what we want her to do is to use her power to enhance Link's clothing so that it protects him a lot more, just a little bit at a time. We have some clothing that isn't available as they are transparent, we don't have the materials for them.
Oh yeah, so most of those are...
So we have the pants, the bandana, the hoodie, the tunic, and the armor. I say begin with the armor.
So it calls for choo-choo jelly, bokoblin guts. I think I can enhance the soldier's armor. Alright, let me do my thing.
Oh, here it comes.
Oh, that was tame.
Awkward, but painless.
Yes.
So we gave her the materials, and then she blew us a kiss, and it enhanced the clothing from 4 to 7, which is a significant boost, because that's like a increase of 75%.
All finished, just a bit stronger now.
So what we are going to do is go ahead and enhance all the clothing that is available for enhancement now. And anytime we run out of those materials and there's more to upgrade, we're going to have to go and find more of those materials. So maybe there's 2 articles of clothing that need enhancements with the same materials, and if we run out of materials between the 2, we could only upgrade 1.
I do wish there was a way it could be like a little faster even for us, like to not have to click on so many things, you know?
Yeah, it's a small price to pay, but...
Yeah. So now she says we will see you later. I think we will if she will enhance our clothing for us.
Yeah, so we got everything upgraded that we can right now, including the clothing on our back. So, being the
we
middle
need
of the
a
night...
picture!
Well, remember, you don't have to take a picture of her. He said that he was interested in the fountain.
But I almost walked away because I forgot about it.
Hopefully, Pikango is still out there where we left him.
Yeah. Let's go
So,
see.
we gotta go find Pikango, show him our pic.
Oh, here he is resting.
He waited. Good man. Someday I hope I can see that place spoken of in whispers, veiled in mystery, the great fairy fountain. Oh, I found it. Huh? You found it? Really? Are you serious right now? And if you are, then where's the picture? You remember to bring the picture, right? He's stunned in amazement. This is the Great Fairy Fountain? It's certainly beautiful, but I thought it would be more sacred and elegant.
It's just around the corner if you want to go look at it.
Well, I'm surprised you found it. I want to give you something to show my appreciation, but I don't think I have anything on me. Oh, I know! Is there a place that you've been seeking? I've traveled all over Hyrule, so I might be able to help you find it. Recognize anything? Check it out. We've got pictures on this thing we don't recognize. A large gate with a snowy mountain beyond it. Oh, I know that place! There is a big mountain east of this village. It's called Mount Lanayru. At the base of Mount Lanayru on the west side of Nature's snowfield lies that gate. I'm almost certain. I'm glad I knew about that location. I suppose my help was useful then.
Indeed, I think.
Alright, Pikango. I hope you get some sleep tonight. I wonder if he was afraid of the fairy fountain. So, we do want to get some sleep tonight, but...
I'm going to make a campfire right here.
Yeah, anywhere up here.
We need to get more wood.
Low on wood.
Oops, I need flint too.
Yeah, we need wood and flint.
Do you realize we haven't used our sword the entire time? This whole playthrough.
Like, no fighting at all?
Yes.
Ooh, we got a really big updraft. Those are always caused by fire.
Yeah, goodness, it's catching the grass on fire.
Get some Z's.
So do you want to take over now as we head for the...
Yep, so I'll head for the memory. Thank you, Ember. It's been fun, it's been real, and there has been a lot of dialogue.
I got to use my sword one time!
Well, you could keep playing, you know.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Okay, so let's return to the adventure. Pikango was saying that if we head east from here, we'll find the West Gate or something like that. I'm thinking if we travel through the woods, there's a hill above and another below. There's a valley, so we can stay through the pathway onto what looks like a man-made structure here. Lets you take a man-made path. And you see where it says Lanayru Bluff and Phalian Highlands and Lanayru Heights. So this should be the right general area. And if we keep going this way, we have the Purifier Lake. So my guess is that what he was describing in the look of the lay of the land is towards the end of the waterbed there, facing the mountain on the eastern side. We could take our horse all the way there, but seeing as how it looks like water covers the bridge here, I'm a little concerned we couldn't. So we'll just go ahead and take it on foot. And we should probably go ahead and put a pin here for the path we want to take. I want to make it green so that if we are going towards the green marker, we know we're heading in the right direction.
Yep, yep.
Then looking at the mini-map in the corner, looks like we need to go into the woods. Love the greenery here.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
That's new. A hardy radish. A rare radish that grows best in sunny plains. Cook it before eating to temporarily increase your maximum hearts. That's going to be one of the better items. Doesn't seem like there's anything alive around here. That looks like some sort of structure man-made or designed up on the cliff face. This looks like it may pertain to... What do you think? Korok?
Yes. Any sort of funky puzzle like this is probably... This one up here doesn't have a one in the center.
You think?
Yeah, see that one is filled in. This one might need...
Oh, I see.
Right
I missed
there.
that.
Yeah. So they want us to make them identical.
Yeah, you found me.
Thanks, little guy.
Bye-bye.
Oh, who's this?
Huh. Traveler, it looks like?
Never met him.
He's waving you down.
Traveler. I can tell you've trained your body well. I'd say you're familiar with both sword and bow, correct? Well, yeah, maybe. That's a good skill set. Why don't you join the Yiga Clan? So we heard about the Yiga Clan back in Kakariko Village by what's his name?
Oh, yeah.
But
But he made it sound like they were dangerous.
What? You don't know? Fine, I'll tell you. The Yiga Clan, it's a powerful, brave group of warriors founded by Master Koga and dedicated to defeating a hero thought long dead. I will take your life.
Oh, dear.
What? What the? Just
Oh, my
a second,
word.
dude.
Oh, they like...
Oh, whoa.
Oh, my word. What happened?
I'm gonna need a tougher weapon.
Boy, they're like ninjas.
Oh,
Holy! Finally!
goodness. He's a quick one. Oh, mighty bananas. Rupees. That wasn't a monster, that was a man.
Yeah.
The first man to ever attack us.
Golly.
The vicious sickle, a grim weapon favored by the Yiga. The half-moon shape of the blade allows for the rapid delivery of fatal wounds and serves as a symbol of their terror. Its durability is low.
Now
Okay.
we have officially met the Yiga. There were a few arrows.
Yeah, I didn't hit him very many times with my bow.
Yeah, I just saw a couple laying around as...
As far as bows go, that wasn't a very quick bow for his
there's one right
fast
there.
movement. So, you're looking at the map on my iPad
Yeah.
there, Amber. So you can give me any directions if we come across something useful like a Korok
Okay,
or a
sure.
treasure. So this structure kind of reminds me of the one in the picture of our memory. So if I look at my album and find the picture, which was it? This one. So this is reminiscent, but it didn't trigger anything
well, there's a...
for us.
There's a mountain down there. Maybe it's at the other end.
Honestly, I just want to take a picture of that. Look at that. Beautiful
Nice.
pic. You gotta forgive me, the creative professional's coming out of me. I'm a creative professional by day. Fascinating place. The Lanayru... What is it called on your iPad there, Amber?
Well, we're heading into the Lanayru Promenade.
Hey, I think I see
So-
some...
Some bokoblins.
Looks like we're gonna have some fights along the way.
This is super interesting with the carved out structures.
My sword is good. This sword is better. Let's stick with this one. My shield is good. The bow is good, not very tough. I want to see if I can get the drop on them. Well, forget the metal box strategy.
That can work really well.
I better wolf something down.
Nice.
Their bow
Good
coupling
job.
clubs are better than my own.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the spiked
Spiked.
Boko club. Well, pretty good.
Yeah,
attack
like
power.
those other ones were only 4. The ones you just picked up are 12.
Yeah. So, returning to the boxes, we use magnesis, and we might be able to find some supplies.
Come on, you silly thing. We know you know how to do this. There we go. Whoops. Oh, you found an arrow there, though.
I did?
There's an arrow right down there.
Oh, weird. Oh, I must have shot that at the Boko.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this spot is so beautiful. I would have loved to have seen this.
In its heyday?
Yes. Like when it was all, intact and not broken and not dilapidated.
Alright, looks like we have another monster. What to do? Going with a Phrenic. A nice zoomed in shot.
Close to Agana. Those spears are really awful to fight, have a bad guy have them because they get ya.
This spear is pretty good, I'm guessing. But I like our weapons.
Yeah.
We'll collect these.
His guts are blowing in the wind.
Well, he dropped him, and they'll go wherever the wind takes them.
Didn't come down for a second. I was like, where'd it go?
Ooh, electrifying. Shock arrows. They break apart on impact, channeling electricity into nearby objects. Very effective against metals and moisture. Looks like we have some kind of monster swimming in the water.
Mm-hmm. There is a shrine to our right, off the beaten path a little bit.
A waterfall.
It looks like
Lanayru
from the map that I'm
Promenade.
looking at that it should be behind there.
I don't necessarily want to duke it out with a monster in the water. He probably has the advantage.
It's probably one of those same monsters that we saw swimming between the Dueling Peaks. Okay, he doesn't see you, so...
That time we didn't see them. We might get a look at them here. Yep, there's one.
Oh...
Looks like a lizard
It's on
with a
patrol.
horn and armor. I think we got some Bokos up above.
And then you see us. Oh, he's
Got
dead!
him.
Well, that's helpful.
Where did the other guy go?
I think there's a staircase down, and he's coming this way. There he is, hiding behind me.
There's 3 of them, but the shock arrows might make quick work of them. They don't stop hitting me. Alright. Ah, my sword's shattered. They wear out pretty quickly. The shock arrows are the coolest.
I don't know why the shock arrows are a little funny to me.
A Moblin spear.
Stole it from the Moblins.
It may be more powerful and more useful to us. And we can go further in and up into the promenade there.
Or we could go that way, toward where we think the memory might be. We can always come back and do the shrine sometime.
Further on and further in,
Oh, yeah.
there's a Moblin.
Oh.
This is a blue Moblin, so he's tougher than the
These
red
were
ones.
those big creatures we saw in the
But shock arrows will outdo him anyway.
forest that we didn't get close to. Look how huge they are!
Move in for the kill. They're not so
Okay,
tough.
well, he's not as tough as he looks.
Well, if you use the shock arrows,
Yeah.
they're pretty easy to kill. Alright, this is starting to look familiar. It's starting to look like that
yeah.
picture.
There's a gate. And if that's the mountain, that looks like a mountain behind it, too. Oh my word, it's very close.
Yeah, Mount Lanayru according to the map. Very snowy. Okay,
Oh.
this is promising. I want to take our hoodie off. Recall.
Oh.
That's a new command. Yeah, this has got to be a memory now.
Yep.
So he's thinking about it, and it's all going to come back into place. He's going to remember. Alright, there's Link, but he's wearing an outfit we haven't seen before.
Well, don't keep us in suspense. How'd everything go up there on the mountain?
We haven't seen any of these other people.
So you didn't feel anything? No power at all?
I'm sorry now.
Then let's move on. You've done all you could. Feeling sorry for yourself won't be of any help. After all, it's not like your last shot was up there on Mount Lanayru. Anything could finally spark the power to seal Ganon away. We just have to keep looking for that thing.
That's kind of you.
That's the same
Thank
voice
you.
we heard when we were on the Great Plateau.
Oh.
If I
must be
may.
Zelda the princess.
I thought you... Well, I'm not sure how to put this into words. I'm actually quite embarrassed to say it. But I was thinking about what I do when I'm healing. You know, what usually goes through my mind. It helps when I think about...
It's here.
This is it then.
Are you sure?
Positive.
It's awake. Ganon.
Let's stop wasting time. We're gonna need everything we got to take that thing down. Now, champions, to your divine beasts, show that swirling swine who's boss. Link will need to meet Ganon head-on when we attack. This needs to be a unified assault. Little guy, you get to Hyrule Castle. You can count on us for support, but it's up to you to pound Ganon into oblivion.
Come, we should go. We need to get you someplace safe.
No. I'm not a child anymore. I may not be much use on the battlefield. But there must be something I can do to help.
So that's the first memory we have recovered.
Wow.
The moment that the monster took over the castle.
Wow.
Heavy. And we were introduced to several different types of creatures that we haven't seen before. At this exact place. So, wherever there's that kind of glowing aura, we know that there is a memory that can be recalled. We're going to have to find more.
I guess, yeah, because it'll help fill in the story, I would imagine.
And the good news is that we can travel back to Impa now, and she'll have something for us now that we have collected a memory.
Yeah.
Well, are you ready to hop back to her and see what she has to say? Okay, so we'll use a fast travel gate at the shrine up at Kakariko Village as a place to get to with a click.
Oh yeah, it's saying we need to go back to her anyway.
The backstory is really heavy though.
Yeah!
Kind of a dire moment.
Yeah.
Time to wake up, Lady Impa.
Now that you have seen some of the princess's memories, you must have started to remember certain things. Here, I will hand this over to you now before I forget.
Champion's tunic. That's what we saw Link wearing in the memories.
Yeah.
In ancient Hyrule, this garment could only be worn by those who had earned the respect of the royal family. Equipping it will reveal an enemy's life gauge. And in the memory, you'll remember that they were all wearing this color blue, all the various champions. So all those people were selected by the royal family.
Yep. This is something of yours that I have been keeping safe by request of the princess. This clothing was especially made for you when you became a champion. Please handle it with care.
Awesome.
Let's try it on.
That'll be an honor and a privilege.
Nice.
Nice indeed. Now he looks like the day he did in the memory. Good
That's
looking.
So cool. I like
looking
it.
Sharp. I like that thing, the gauntlet on his right forearm.
Yes. That's special. And that wraps up everything for part 5 of our Breath of the Wild walkthrough. Hope you join us next week for our next video. If you enjoy these, please like and subscribe to our channel. If you have a comment or question, drop it in the comments section. God bless, and we'll see you soon. Cheers!
Uh-huh, sure it is.